Do not panic. We got this. All right? I believe in you. Let's get started. So, in these problems, they already tell us what X is and they tell us what N is. Okay? So, let's get started. And all we got to do is follow the rules. The rule, if you will remember this, the rules of math never change. Never, ever, ever. Whatever the rule is, it stays the same, okay? So these are the rules. All we gotta do is follow the rules and we'll come out just fine. So these are our problems. Let's get another color. We have problem number 1. 10x plus 2 over x plus 2. I hope you guys can see that. All right, and my x equals 5. So all I'm gonna do is substitute or fill in. I don't know the words they made. Substitute, I'm thinking, is the word they're going to put in there. So all I got to do is substitute the x for the 5. Because remember, a variable represents a number. All right, so let's do what we know to do. So we have 10 times 5 plus 2 over 5 plus 2. All right, now we just got to get busy working. So now we have 10 times 5, which is 50 plus 2 over 5 plus 2. All right, so we keep working. 50 plus 2 is what? 52. Over 5 plus 2. Excuse me. 5 plus 2. I put 5 plus 7. 5 plus 2. I did the same thing right there. Over 5 plus 2. So now we have 52 over 7. Guess what? That's our answer. After all that, that's our answer. That's our answer. That's simple. That's simple. We don't have to panic. We don't have to be afraid. That's our answer. We circled our answer. We made a thin little Dorito chip. Okay? We're going on to the next problem. You see how we went step by step. We didn't rush. No rushing. Just take your time. Take your time and breathe. Take your time and breathe. Take your time and breathe. That's it. Okay? Next one. Number 2. We have x squared minus 15. What is our x? They already told us x equals 5. So x to the second power minus 15. What's x to the second? What's 5 to the second power? 5 times 5 is 25. So we have 25 minus 15. But 25 minus 15 is 10. That's our answer. I'm circling. I got my Dorito chip. Let's go. Y'all, I don't like that color. Let me get another color so I can see. That's simple. Do not panic. Just breathe. All right? You got this. You got this. And again, if you feel like you can do this by yourself, go on and do it. Go on and try it. Do not be afraid. I got you. I'm coming. I am coming. I'm going to do the problem. I'm going to work it. You can see if you did it right, or you can see if you made a mistake. If you got it wrong, you can see where you went wrong at. But I got you. So try to work the problem. Don't be afraid. All right, next problem, number 3. And please don't be afraid of the fractions. 1/3 parentheses 21 plus 4 to the second. All right, this one, we don't need the x. It has no x's in here. We just going for what we know. So, what does order operation tell us to do? It tells us to go to the parentheses. So, we have 21 plus 4 to the second. Well, guess what? I cannot add these two until I deal with that exponent, because I found my parentheses. That's the first step. Now I'm going to my exponent. So 21 plus all 4 to the second is saying is 4 times 2. And again, however you want to write 4 times 2. That's all it's saying. It's 4 times 2. I mean, excuse me. Lord, y'all, it's too early in the morning. Me with this foolishness. 4 to the second. Let's try this again. Scratch what I just said. 4 to the second is 4 times 4. 4 times 4. 4 times 4. I corrected it, y'all. I corrected it. It's early in the morning here. I'm in Texas. It's early in the morning. I had a moment. But I corrected myself. So anyways, 4 to the second is 4 times 4. All right, anytime you see this, that just means that's the number times itself that many times. So, okay, let me just keep going. So 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm gonna come over here and put my little 16. Y'all, my head back on straight. I'm back. All right. All right, so now we're working parentheses. Now it's just 21 plus 16. 21 plus 16. 21 plus 16 is 37. So 1/3 times 37. All right, now we're doing is multiplying a fraction times a whole number. So let's go. Now, if this looks scary to you, anytime you have a fraction and a whole number, you can always do this. 1/3, and you can put a 1 under there because it still means 37. 37 over 1. 1 times 37, 37. 3 times 1, 3. 37 over 3. That's my answer. But, so 37 over 3 is my answer. If you didn't need all that, all you can do is say 1 times 37. 37, 3 times. 1 times 37. 37. Pull that 3 down. That's it. That's all. And when I say pull that 3 down, just bring down the 3. Because both of these are numbers at the top. That makes sense? That's how I answer, y'all. All right? If you're struggling with this part, then that goes back to multiplying fractions, okay? And I will have a video. I do have a video of that out there. All right? So, that's our answer. We do not have to be afraid. And if we make a mistake like I did earlier, we can go back and catch it. All right? All right, let's go to the last. Is this the last problem? No, let's go to the 4th problem. Let's go to the 4th problem. We moving. We grooving and moving and grooving. You got this. Problem number 4. Problem number 4. 9 times 2 to the second minus 3 to the second times 4 plus 5 over 5. Got a lot going on here. But guess what? We know the rules, so we don't have to panic. So, order operations tells me deal with what's in parentheses first. So I just bring the rest of this stuff down. 9 times 2 to the second. You better not say, oh, I already know. We go step by step. Okay? 9 times 2 to the second minus 3 to the second times 4. All right. So we got 3 to the second. 3 to the second is nothing more than 3 times 3, which is what? 9. So we got 3 to the second. Why do we do 3 to the second? Because once we found out what's going on in our parentheses, then we have to go to our exponents. 3 to the second is nothing more than 9. 9 times 4 plus 5 over 5. All right, we're doing one step at a time. Do not, because I can feel it. Somebody watching this is like, I know, I'm going to do some shortcuts. Do not. Do not do it. I used to tutor. I told y'all I used to tutor and I homeschool my children. I know what you're thinking. Do not do it. Let's keep going. You go every step. All right, let's go. So we got 9 times 2 to the second minus 9 times 4. What's 9 times 4? 36 plus 5 over 5. We still going step by step. You better not. You better not. We still going step by step. Miss Adrian, I'm running out of paper. Get another sheet of paper. Do not skip a step. Let's keep moving. All right, so now we got 9 times. So look, this 36 is the only number in the parentheses. And there's no number beside it, so we're going to bring that 36 out of there. So we got 9 times 2 to the second minus 36 plus 5 over 5. Yep, we're running out of room. It's okay. We got scratch room right here. So now, what does order of operations tell us to do? It tells us to go to our exponent. So we got to deal with that 2 to the second. 2 to the second is what? 2 times 2, which is 4. So we got, I have to get another color now because got so much going on. So we have, I'm going to erase this, y'all. Y'all don't need it. Y'all, we seen it already. So we have 9 times 4, because remember 2 to the second is 4, minus 36 plus 5 over 5. All right? Excuse me. Y'all good? All right. So now we just working this problem. What's now? Oh, so we got 9 times 4. So what's 9 times 4? 36. So we got 36 minus 36 plus 5 over 5. We going, step by step. What's 36? So now we just down to addition, subtraction, and we got one more little division problem to do. But we can't divide until we deal what's at the top, and then we can do what's at the bottom. All right, so we got 36 minus 6 plus 5. Order of operations. Remember I told y'all that these addition and division, multiplication and division could switch, flip-flop according to how the problem is from left to right. If multiplication comes first, then you do the multiplication first. But if the division comes first, you do the division first. Same thing with addition and subtraction. So in this problem, the subtraction comes before the addition. Because these two are interchangeable, you do the subtraction first. So we got 36 minus 6, which is, 36 minus 36, which is 0 plus 5 over 5. What's 5 plus 0? It's just simply 5. 5 over 5. Anytime you have the same number, bottom and top, it equals 1. So our answer is 1. This whole thing, all this we did, equals 1. We're circling that answer. That's it. We're circling that answer because after all this, and you remember I had to erase our scratch work, after all this, our teacher just need to be able to find our answer. Our answer is 1. Good deal. Good deal. See? And you didn't even panic. All right. All right, we're going to the next problem. All that equal 1. I can hear somebody saying, well, Miss Adrian, I could have got me a calculator and found it out. We want you to use your brain to find it out, okay? I hear you. I can hear you saying, I could have did that with a calculator. No, you can do it with your hands on pencil and paper. Miss Adrian, why do I need this to get in college? And you might become a math teacher to teach students. You might be a scientist to figure out some kind of cure for cancer or build a rocket ship. All right, number 5. 2 plus 3n squared. Ooh, that's terrible. 3n squared over 4. It's telling me that my n equals 4, so we're not even using the x anymore. My n equals 4. My variable, remember, a variable is a letter that represents a number. The number that n represents is 4. So let's get on this problem. So we have 2 plus 3. What is n? It's n to the second. I put a parentheses right here because, oh, we could have did this. Let me do it like this. Times 4 to the second. Because these two are touching, that means they're multiplied. Over 4. So now, it looks a whole lot better. All right, so let's keep working. We're doing order operation. Miss Wilson, Miss Adrian, you confused me. Let's go back. How you come up with that? 2 plus 3. The 3 and the n are touching. That means they're being multiplied together. But I know what n is, so I can't do, that ain't gonna work because that's 34 to the second power. No, so I gotta say 2 plus 3 times 4 to the second. Okay? Because the n represents 4. So I just substituted the 4 for the n. So I had to show what's happening here because that's a multiplication problem. So divided by 4. All right. So now let's go to the next part of this problem. So order operations says that I got to deal with this exponent. 2 plus 3 times 4 to the second. What's 4 to the second? 4 to the second is nothing but 4 times 4, which is 16. So times 16 over 4. All right. What's the next thing I do? I deal with this multiplication problem. What's 16 times 3? 48. So 2 plus 3. 2 plus these two equal 48. So 2 plus 48 over 4. Y'all see how we came up with that? Because we just bringing everything down. So we got 2 plus 3 times 4 to the second divided by 4. So I found what 4 to the second is, which is 16. 2 plus 3 times 16 divided by 4. Then, since I'm doing one thing, one step at a time, order of operations tell me to do multiplication first. 3 times 16 is 48. So 2, I brought my 2 plus down. 2 plus 48 divided by 4. Okay? So now I just keep on. Now I just go to do what this tells me to do. 48 plus 2 is 50 over 4. Now, 50 over 4 can be simplified. They both have 2 in common. So, this is our answer, but that since both of them can be simplified, and we're going to do scratch work, they both can be simplified or divided by 2, or they have a least common multiple of 2. We're going to divide both by 2. And so 50 divided by 2 is 25. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 25 over 2. 25 equals, 50 over 4 equals 25 over 2. So if your teacher wants the simplified answer, that's the answer. If your teacher just wants you to just define the answer, that's the answer. But if you're in the 8th, 9th, 10th grade, 11th, 12th grade, you should be simplifying. Okay? So that's the simplified answer. And she may want to see it like this. She may want to see, hey, how you came up with it. Okay? And so look, and we show the teacher all the scratch work and everything. All right, I love scratch work. When I subbed, when I homeschooled my children, and when I tutored, I love seeing scratch work because math is a proven subject. And what do I mean by that? If you tell me 2 + 2 = 4, I'm gonna say prove it. I'm gonna need you to show me some proof. So you may say 2 + 2 = 4, and I'm gonna say good. It's a proven subject, so that's why your teachers are always asking you to show your work. All right. I want to let you know you did a good job. I believe in you. You're starting to understand this math. You keep up the good work. You have a great day, okay, darling? Bye-bye.